It's 6 a.m, my legs are fresh, my bag is packed, and I'm about to walk 92 miles on foot.
We've got the letter is in my bag. We're gonna deliver it to 10 Downing Street. There needs to be change for these children. Oh, the complications have definitely begun. Up we go. Ugh. Look at this that I'm trying to get over. There is a couple of dogs now chasing me. We got an issue at the problem. I didn't want to stop, man. I'll be as uncomfortable as I need to, at all costs. It's for the children. It's for the children. There's still a long way to go, man.
In my backpack is a letter. It's a letter that I have to hand deliver to 10 Downing Street, the home of the UK Prime Minister. But it's not my letter. This was written by 12-year-old Amelie, who is the child of an alcoholic. In her words, it's a call for change, for better legislation, more support, and real recognition for the 1 in 5 children growing up around their parents drinking. I'm delivering it on her behalf, not just as a man in recovery myself, but as someone who knows what it's like to be that child. This walk is my mission for NACOA, the National Association for Children of Alcoholics, an organisation that changed my life, and this year marks 10 years since I first found them. So today, I walk alone. No support team, no crowd, no fanfare. Just me, my feet, and this message.
So, we are officially leaving civilization. You probably can't see where we're going. You might be able to see civilization there. We've only been walking for about 5 minutes. Doesn't take long to get out of civilization. Already feel my body temperature is a bit hot underneath the coat and the hood and the hat, so we're gonna have to make some adjustments at some point, so I don't want to be getting overly sweaty before we get where we need to go. Estimated time of arrival is 13 hours and 14 minutes, but I believe we'll get that time down, so we'll see how we go. I don't know what you can see. Fucking something just ran across the fucking road. I mean, what would that be? It was fucking quick and small. We're 2 miles down, 2 out of 31. Can't be bad at all. We're flying at the moment. 2 miles down, let's go. So we're just having a stop. I'm very warm. The coat needs to come off. Just gotta make sure I get everything out of the pockets that I need. Got a bit of a sweat on. I didn't really want to bring the coat, tell you the truth, but here we are. So we're a couple of miles in. Starting to lighten up now, but we're proper going off now onto grass. I think we're about to hit a hill. Got up an hour before I left today so that I could get coffee down me and have a nice big breakfast. But guess what? I forgot to have breakfast. I knew I was going to be battling this. Make sure I'm on dry land.
I quickly realised that I was in for a wet walk, and any hope of keeping these bad boy trainers clean was gone.
So in the first fucking annoying part of the day, the pin for my rig for keeping my GoPro on my bag's fucking gone. So I can't clip the GoPro on my bag anymore, which is a bit annoying, especially as we're about to go on a major ascent. Would like to have captured that, but I think for now I can get the pin off of the handheld rig. So it's annoying, but hey, this is part of the journey. But look at this. Yeah. The rig is broke. I can't fix it because the pin I've got I can't fucking use. But I've got to try and get through here. Oh, fuck it. I'm almost giving up on trying to keep the shoes in any kind of decent nick, but they're supposed to be pretty waterproof. So the sun is coming up. Oh, the complications have definitely begun. Let's get that light on. So I wanted to do a big trainer reveal when it got light, because a lot of people were like, oh, you know, you need to get hiking boots and wear them in, and I was like, I'm fucking not wearing hiking boots. And so Mark Watson, a very good friend of mine, told me about these Haku speed goats, And they're fucking brilliant, to tell you the truth. They're waterproof and stuff. They're nice and light, and some dude helped me have them proper fitted. So we're all good, man. We are well off the beaten track now. We are 4 miles in, walking up a massive hill. But I just had to go for a bit where I ended up getting a major booty. So, right up to the ankle he is. So I have to keep an eye on that, because though these trainers are waterproof, my ankles are soaking now, so hope they don't start rubbing.
It's nearly 8 AM. I've been at it a couple of hours.
Oh, we don't want it on wide.
And the sun has finally come up.
I'm buzzing that it's not raining, but the issue we've got is the last few days it has been raining like crazy. And so trying to like navigate through this, and there's no other routes to take, you know. This is like, oh. Okay, we're actually getting through this one quite well. So yeah, 4 miles in, we're doing quite well. Luckily, these shoes are peak. They are like proper waterproof, but I have gone in booty level up to the ankle, so my ankles are soaked. And we have got a little nick there, climbing up some fucking Thornbush mountain. All right, I've got to check the map. So, momentarily at least, we're back near some form of civilization, which I hate. It's interesting, right? Because a lot of people, when they found out I've been doing this, they're like, oh, how many of you are doing it? And I'm like, no, I'm doing it entirely alone, to signify that children of alcoholics are left entirely alone in England and Wales. And people are like, nah, you can't, on your own. And then I'm like, genuinely, 92 miles, I think this is, over 3 days. If you said to me, could you do 92 miles? I'm like, I'll do anything I put my mind to. If you said you got to do it with a big group of people, all of a sudden I'm like, well, I don't know about that. But if you said, like I've done, you got to do it completely alone, I mean, that fucking appeals to me. It shows how much my life has changed. I mean, that's the key thing here, is that once upon a time I had to be around people 24/7, because if I wasn't, I didn't know who I was, didn't have any self-worth. I didn't know how to relate to myself away from how I made other people feel. So walking alone, particularly walking, concentrating on putting one foot in front of the other, entirely alone. I mean, putting my body to side for a moment, I don't know how it's gonna hold up. I could do this for days and days and days. Mentally. Actually, probably being a bit overly confident there. I'm a couple of hours in, I'm only 4 or 5 miles down. We got to do 30 today. So maybe I need to be careful not to get ahead of myself, but the terrain that I'm walking on is what's making it hard physically. It means that I'm walking at a much slower pace than I would like to. Yeah. All right, let's go. This kind of bit is definitely the more dangerous bit, being on the side of a busy road. Fucked if I know what road it is. Fortunately, the terrain down here is pretty good, and I can stay quite far away from the road. I mean, they come past at some speed, don't they? I got an idea where I am, and it's funny because I've left from my house. I've been walking for like, I don't know, maybe 2 hours now, 2.5 hours. But in terms of like what you would drive, I don't think I'm that far from that. You could drive here in 5 minutes, you know what I mean? I've been messing about and sharing stuff on social media, but the gloves are back on because the hands started getting cold, and I'm ready now to drill down and pump out a few miles, I think, just get my head down. Everybody was like, get your playlist sorted and listen to music and stuff, but I'm quite enjoying just zoning out and just being with myself, being reflective.
I'm a few hours in now, and the enormity of what I've taken on is really kicking in. Messing about on camera doesn't quite feel as fun anymore, and I've got to dig deep and just get some miles done. But something that has surprised me, I haven't once reached for music or headphones. My body is feeling it, but my mind feels calm and still. And for someone like me, being alone in my head hasn't always felt like the safest place. So this is quite a stark learning for me.
So we're 6 miles in. 6 of 30 1.5 today. I'm feeling it on my back. My bag is heavy, so I'm going to try and get rid of some water to try and get rid of some of the weight.
Listen, hydration is a bit of a nightmare for me, right? It makes me want to wee a lot. But by now, I should have been drinking more water than I was. And I should have been more concerned with how much I was putting in my body than how much I was taking out of my bag. And this, trust me, was going to come back to bite me in the ass.
The main reason I got up at 5 an hour before I was leaving is because my biggest fear was I always know a little while after I wake up I need to go to the toilet, and I'm not talking about a wee. So I got up to make sure that I could do that because I didn't want to. I don't even know if I'll go past anywhere where there'll be a toilet. But I was going to have a big breakfast as well, but I forgot. I just had a massive coffee. So I'm going to get a gel in me. I got some peanuts and stuff, but I'm not ready to eat yet. When you're a couple of hours in, you start to think, I've still got miles and miles to go. So I need to stop just messing about and bite down on the gum shield and just plough a few miles away. Haven't seen many humans, which has been nice. I think certainly the first day, I don't really know. I'll be away from civilization, won't really see anybody. Should be coming up to Barbury Castle soon, I think. So I'll see you then. This is Barbury Castle. Again, it's funny because I've been walking now for 3.5 hours on this kind of terrain, and you could drive you can drive to where I am, take you 15 minutes if that. But we're doing it, feeling the pace now. I've got some pain in my back because of the pack what I'm carrying. Can feel it in my legs a little bit, but we're strong. We're not far from the 10-mile mark, which is good. I'm happy. I'll be happy to chalk off 10 miles. I'm going to keep you on until we get to the top of this hill. It's a lot of hill walking. Day one is like a big uphill for a lot. We're a lot more downhill. Tomorrow is 7 more miles than we do today, but it should be a lot more downhill. The terrain and the fact that I can't walk properly just flat on a flat surface. That's what's causing a lot of the back issues and making it a lot more difficult than originally would have been planned. We're here, this is Barbury Castle. I'll just take you up to the top and we'll bite down and pound a few more miles again. We'll just get up here quickly. Up we go. And you see, so this is Barbury Castle. And we've got quite a high elevation here. Woo! See you in a few miles. We are over 9 miles now, heading towards the 10-mile mark, which is going to be, I'm calling it the first checkpoint. Donations are coming in. You know, I wanted to raise £1,000. We have raised 1,800 now, so 1,800. And hoping today, pushing on social media, spreading the word and letting people know, I'm hoping we can double our target and get to 2,000 today. And then we go again tomorrow. Finally, I'm on some nice terrain, some easy walking. So I'm just chowing down now, grinding out some of the miles. When we reach the 10-mile mark, we're a third of the way for today. And it means that we're getting closer to where we want to be. And we've got the letter. The letter is in my bag. We're going to deliver it to 10 Downing Street. There needs to be change for these children. I'm feeling buoyed. The 10-mile mark is making me feel buoyed. Let's go.
Oi, oi, we've hit 10 miles and some red kites have come to join me. Have a look at them in the background. Didn't sponsor me though, did they?
10 miles in, 10 miles in the bank. 31.4 miles today we need to do. It's nice to take the bag off. I am feeling it a little bit, if I'm honest with you. I am running out of battery on my phone. Fortunately, I've bought a number of power banks with me. Gonna have some nuts, get them inside me, if I can find them. Fruit and nut mix. Woo! I appreciate this might not be very watchable. We're still raising lots of money, but there's still a long way to go, man. 92 miles all in. I've still got 80 left. I've done 10. Doesn't sound great when you look at it like that, does it? But we move.
We move quickly became the motto for this walk. No matter how many times I reminded myself how far I still had to go, no matter how bad the blisters got or how much my legs started to ache, it was just like, so what?
Shade!
We move. It became this quite gritty little mantra, not dramatic, not heroic, just keep going. Like Dory from Finding Nemo. Just keep swimming.
Got a bit of a like frozen shoulder and I'm feeling it in my knees. And we are, you know, I need to not be feeling it in my knees or shoulders or fucking anywhere when there's still 80 miles left. And I've just got to this. And let me fucking tell you that the camera does it no justice whatsoever. It is a steep hill, man. It's a steep hill. But the reality is, and this is like, I mean this, one of my grit and my determination to do things has come from dysfunction, really. Like, it's a commendable trait to have grit and toughness, but it is born out of dysfunction because I'm so used to fucking completely and entirely abandoning myself and making sure that everybody else is okay all of the time, that I'll be as uncomfortable as I need to at all costs. It's not like I think to myself, oh, I'll be uncomfortable and I'll make sure everybody else isn't. I don't even think about myself. There's times when I'm almost narcissistic, when I'm just completely absorbed in myself, but in relationship to other people, I don't even think, oh, that's gonna be shit for me. I just think, as long as I'm avoiding confrontation, as long as everybody's happy, oh, the fucking lights broke on the camera, ran out of battery. As long as everybody else is happy and I'm avoiding confrontation, nothing else matters. And so this kind of pushing through, finding a way, it's not even a skill. It's just embedded in who I am. So we are about 12 miles in and I'm stopping because I've got to put some Vaseline on my armpits. Yeah. Yeah. We've got chafe in here. It's not good. How's this for you? Look, it's never going to be glamorous, this walk. Nothing that a bit of Vaseline can't sort. All right. We're good to go. There is a couple of dogs now chasing me. All right, he stopped. He stopped another way. I've hit a no signal zone. There's definitely no people. I'm really out in the middle of nowhere now. And then you can hear the birds and just that silence, that peace, that tranquility. Something that used to scare me so much once upon a time, but now I just crave and love. And as I mentioned before, the fact that I'm walking one foot in front of the other, keep going and keep walking, allows my mind to be quiet. It's just nice. I'm trying to get another couple of miles down and then I'm going to stop and take some painkillers and ibuprofen. Shoulders hurting quite bad. Not problematic at all at the moment. So I think we're somewhere around 15 miles in now. So I'll tell you exactly where we are, because when we hit 15 miles, we're halfway today. No, we're at 14 miles in. It's 31.5 miles we started with. A couple of miles yet till we reach the halfway mark for today. Today only. With the knowing that tomorrow we do 37 miles. I don't even want to think about it. Oh, fucking hell. I gotta try and get through there. Right then, let's go for it. Oh, it's a doddle. It's not rain today, but it was raining a lot yesterday, because we are only just getting through this. Luckily, the trainers, Jesus, they have been the best investment. Completely waterproof, and thank God for that, because it's wet out here.
It was so fucking wet, man. And the terrain was making it harder than it needed to be. But I just had to stay focused. One step at a time. If I could keep chowing down on the steps, then eventually the miles would sort themselves out.
Looks a good crack. Oh, I can see Hungerford now. Civilization. Ugh. Sorry. Not really quicker. I'm in Hungerford and I've just seen a Tesco's. I'm going in to get loads of munch. On the edge of civilization, I found the Tesco's. I bought a triple sandwich. I got some tissues and a Lucozade. Sheesh. We got about 8 miles left, which is about 3 hours. And darkness is gonna start setting in soon. So I'm just trying to get on now. I don't want to do too much in the dark. Ugh. This is a bench. I daren't sit down on it, so I don't know if I'd get up. My bag weighs about, I reckon, 8 to 10 kg. It's hurting my back. I'm feeling it in my legs, the uneven terrain that I've been banging on about. I'm definitely feeling that. My legs and my knees are sore because of the uneven terrain. I'm gonna get moving, or get as close as we can before it gets dark. We got an issue at the problem. At the back of the right foot, something is starting to rub. Rather than ignore it and try and get on, I'm gonna have to try and sort it. Get this fucking trainer off. Yep. We got a blister forming. Fucking hell. You can't find the fucking... Ah, there you are. Right. Sit on the coat. Don't know what I'd have done without my friend Mark. I had no idea about these plasters. Compede plasters, special blister plasters. Train that just went past goes from my house to London in 48 minutes. I'm 9 hours in and fucking trying to sort a blister. There's another one. Train service. I could have just got the fucking train. I could have just got the fucking train to London and then walked and delivered the letter like that. I didn't want to stop, man. I really didn't want to stop. We move. We move. It's all good.
I can still hear those two powerful words in my head today, you know.
Fucking back. We are down to about 6 miles, but we're on very difficult terrain now. And we're walking next to the water. But there's also a train as well. That train, I've said it before, but I'll say it again, is coming. Rubbing my face in it. But having felt down, because I had to sit down and stop and put the Compede on, was worried about my foot and the rubbing on the back and the blister that was coming. Now I've got a second boost of energy after, because it's sorted it out. Darkness is setting in now. We're not far. And I'm hoping we can get very, very close, or even possibly to built up areas before the darkness really sets in. And then I'm hoping that there's a bath at the hotel. I've booked the real sort of basic cheap hotels, but I'd love to be able to have a warm bath. So fingers crossed. Yeah, what's killed me, what's made this much harder than it needed to be, is the 2 days of heavy rain that we've had. I mean, look at this that I'm trying to get over. It's just, oh, very difficult. But we move, we keep going. It's for the children. It's for the children. Yep. We got 5 miles left now, which feels like the home straight, but it is still 2 hours and 10 minutes. We're back on nicer terrain now. Still not ideal, by the way, but nicer. That second wind that I got from sorting the rubbing out on the foot and putting the Compede on is beginning to wane. I'd love a coffee, man. I'd love a hot coffee, and just to put this bag down. But we move. I need to get to the hotel. I pray there's a bath, get some stretching in, and just get into bed. I'm looking at the time. Tomorrow night I have the Nakoa social that I'm hosting online. That starts at 7:30. I think the walk is telling me it's going to be 15 hours. So if that was the case, I would need to leave at 4:30 tomorrow morning. I believe I can leave at 5 and make up that half an hour. But it's not going to be easy. Today it's 30 miles and it's going to have taken me the full 12 hours. So 37 miles tomorrow. I have to expect 14 and a half hours if we can go non-stop. I think my intention is going to be to leave at 5 and try and pick up the pace. First, we've got to get today out of the way. So we move.
As I neared the end of day 1, something didn't quite feel right. And it had a lot to do with that bloody water bottle.
As the darkness truly does begin to fall, I've got an hour left. We're on the final hour. It's the final countdown. My legs, the backs of my legs particularly, are hurting, man. My hamstrings, my knees are hurting. I feel sorry for my poor knees, man. But we're nearly there. We nearly made it. We might have to put the head torch on for the last 40 minutes, maybe. We'll see, depends where we are. See if we can get to the built up area. I need to find somewhere to get food because I doubt the hotel have got any. So yeah, I could do with a couple of bits of supplies in terms of food for tomorrow as well. And then I had aspirations of working and stuff tonight. Can't see it. And that, hang on, you can't see it, is my prize for walking 31 miles today. Not the Premier Inn, the dodgy one next to it, Travel Lodge. Cheers, mate.
And with that, I reached the Travel Lodge in Newbury. 31 miles down, but not even bloody halfway to the 92-mile target waiting for me at 10 Downing Street. Truth is, I felt absolutely ruined. Way worse than I should have as well. My legs were wrecked, my body was screaming, and I crashed out at 8 PM. What I didn't know was what was coming next. I was desperately dehydrated, in shock, and sometime after 10 PM I started violently shaking. My body was thrashing and trembling non-stop until about 2 AM in the morning. I felt like my whole system was shutting down. Honestly, there was part of me that was screaming, there's no way I'm getting back up in the morning. I knew I had to get water in my body and fast, but even then, there might have been a little bit of doubt creeping in. I still had 2 full days of walking ahead of me, and day 1 wasn't even the longest day. Did I really have any chance of making it 92 miles to deliver that letter to Downing Street?
I'm struggling, man. Feeling so spent. This is slippery as fuck.
Well, if you want to find out, you'll have to subscribe, won't you? Hit that button and turn on the notifications, and make sure you're back here for episode 2, because trust me, it only gets harder from here on in.